Hey, welcome back. So today we're going to be ranking the Friday the 13th films. This is fresh in our minds for us because we literally just got done doing a rewatch. And not only that, last night we went to the team member preview for Halloween Horror Nights, so we got to even experience Jason even more up close and the Jason Universe house. So we're going to be talking about what we love about the Jason universe, what we love about Friday the 13th, and just going really into depth about this because it is very, very fresh in our head right now. He's living in our head.
We literally spent 2 days binge watching them, like 5 movies a day. It's crazy. But now we went to a house and we saw him like running after us and trying to, get us. It was super exciting and fun and crazy and love horror.
Got a lot of thrills in that house.
A lot of scares. First is
starting off with the banger.
The original. I love the original. I think that the spoilers, the killer is Pamela Voorhees, his mom.
Yeah.
And that was like pretty clever, I think.
That's a pretty big plot twist.
Because like, you don't expect like this cute, old lady in like a blue sweater to be like the murderer, and she is the entire film. Like he doesn't even come until the second one.
The camp counselors caused her Jason to die. So
so I don't know. I think it's like clever, and I just like it's very nostalgic. It was the first one, so it was an indirect response to Halloween from 1978 because this came out in 1980, and they saw how slashers were becoming popular.
It's a really good response
due to Michael Myers. So they were like, oh, let's make another slasher like killer, and eventually it's Jason. But this one, it's Mrs. Voorhees. I like the camp setting, Camp Crystal Lake. It's iconic.
It's kind of two plot twists because the whole time you think that it's Jason, and then it's revealed that it's Pamela. But then at the end, that like nice little quiet boat scene, she's just sitting there, and the next thing you know, Jason comes out of the water. And she's like, what happened to the little boy? Like, what little boy? The little boy that drowned.
Like, we didn't find anybody, Number 2, where you see Sackhead Jason for the first time. He doesn't get his mask until part 3. I liked it. I didn't love this one. I did rank him on Letterboxd, and I personally think this one was just okay, average. I don't know what you think, but I found it a little bit boring at times, but I mean, it wasn't horrible. It wasn't boring the whole way through, but certain aspects were kind of like hit or miss. But I thought there were some fun kills, interesting kills. The like sack was kind of made me think of like The Strangers. The burlap sack, but he did it first, obviously.
The thing about this one that like, as far as where it stands, like where I think it stands, horror films, when they make a second one, it's either really good or it's like they're trying to compete with the first one and they don't really find their ground again until the third one. So that's how I feel about this one. It's like, okay, we get it. You want to make a third one, but in order to make a third one, you had to make a second one to like continue the sequel. But it's not one of my favorites at all. But
I'm gonna put it at
let's say average.
Average, yeah.
There's nothing really bad about it, but there's nothing really good
There's
about
nothing really like remarkable about it. Part 3.
That was a good one. That was a really good one. I would say it was good.
I would say average. I don't know. I didn't think it was like. I know. So he gets his hockey mask, and that's iconic. But like, that's not like the whole movie.
No.
But it is like a really important part. It's like.
The plot to it, of him getting the mask, the guy that's wearing it is like walking around with it, and then like he kills the guy, and then he sees it and he goes, oh, this looks like a good mask basically to cover my whole face, because he's like, I mean, if you've seen Jason's face, it's pretty ugly as hell. It's pretty messed up. But like that's the only reason why I would say it was good, just because that's like the staple. Oh, okay, this is how he gets the iconic mask if you've never watched the franchise before.
Again, I didn't really find. I find 2 and 3 pretty closely rated. I don't know.
Other than him finding the mask, it's like not iconic.
It's not like iconic to me.
It's
besides
like
the mask. Number 4, final chapter. First of all, let's just say one thing. This is my favorite poster. Even over the original. I love the original. I have it on my wall, but like I love the final chapter poster. I think it's so cool. The knife and the mask and the blood splatter. I love it.
It's right there.
I also enjoy the film itself. The plot of like Tommy, whatever his name is, he like, you know, kills Jason.
Oh, that's the one where he shaves his head off.
I think
He's
that
like,
was
"Jason, look at me."
that was the end of 3. This is 4.
Okay, this is when Tommy's an adult.
Yeah,
And he's
so
still dealing
like
with, like the traumatization of Jason killing people.
it was very intense.
Yeah. You commented when that when he flipped the guy.
Oh yeah.
He literally
yeah.
flipped the guy and broke the damn table. Like he literally, the guy was teasing him and he just went, flipped him and went.
One of the more intense ones, and also has like pretty good plot. And it's not like iconic by any means, but like I would put it in like the good tier.
Yeah.
Also, like that poster's so cool. Watched them literally within 2 days. We watched, what is there, like 10 films? Like literally 5 one day, 5 the next day. It was crazy.
My brain was melted.
Because there's a house,
one.
Halloween Horror Nights, Jason Universe house. So we wanted to like be prepared for the house, like the storyline. So this one, part 5, I'm gonna put as horrible. I hated it. Hated this whole thing. I hated watching it. It was so boring. The kills were corny, really supernatural in part 6, but he like leans towards more supernatural. But like,
is this when we
they didn't
get
really know what to
bloated,
do with
Jason?
him.
Like where he's like, looks like he like has been.
I think so.
swollen. Oh, that's the one where the mask is really tight on his face for some reason.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Part 6, Jason Lives. I'm gonna do boring because it wasn't horrible. Like I didn't hate it like I hated part 5, but part 6 was not much of an improvement. There were better kills, like way more intense kills. He now is like, I feel like supernatural realm, but the kills were kind of interesting and they were kind of like unique. The plot was still trash to me. Like part 5 and 6 were like my least favorite ones. But they kind of blend together in my opinion. And I don't like Tommy as a character. He's very annoying. Storylines, I think in the middle is always hard. Like kind of like Halloween, like 4, 5, and 6 to me, Halloween like the worst ones.
Yeah.
I think any like middle movies, same thing even with like Harry Potter. Like I think like 4 is like the worst one, Goblet of Fire. I think the middle is just like awkward. Part 7 though, also think was horrible though. Because the girl was telekinetic and I didn't like that and she was very annoying. Probably my least favorite like final girl was her. I just could not stand watching her. She irritated me. And the whole telekinetic thing, I hate that. And I feel like it's very reminiscent again of Halloween with Jamie and not talking, and there's like supernatural stuff going on.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you know what? They probably got a lot of inspiration in that because that was Michael Myers' niece.
I just don't like that trope in general.
Yeah.
It's like very like alien, supernatural.
It's very sci-fi.
Very sci-fi, and I don't love sci-fi horror. Besides Season of the Witch, that's different. Jason Takes Manhattan. I'm gonna put that at good.
That was the one that we kept laughing at the entire time we were watching.
I like that he was like out of Camp Crystal Lake. He was out of the elements.
He needed a vacation.
Primarily on like a boat the whole time. So like I know it's like Manhattan, but I mean he was in New York. He was in Times Square. It was a really cool scene. He's also like huge in this film. I feel like he was very like this scary presence. Camp Crystal Lake is the camp setting is like a little bit like, okay, we've done it. Like he's always at the camp, you know, like he's never really anywhere else, but now he's like in a whole different setting, which is cool.
This one had some really cool kills too.
I thought it was very intense kills, and people like hate this one, but I thought it was like almost on par with Final Chapter. Here's my least favorite one that I actually hate the most. Should go in the garbage.
He becomes a morphing Power Ranger.
Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday, has zero plot. From beginning to end, it was like funny and like a bad way. Like it was just, could not take it seriously at all. Was not scary, ridiculous. Like you could tell they just like had no idea what to do. It was just like a joke the whole time. Hated it. The poster's like very like corny and like weird with the like creature and the mask and the flames. Like I hated it. I've seen this on cable when I was younger, and I also hated it then. So this one, like to me, is the worst one of the entire franchise.
In the morning, he's like talking to the guy. He's like, "Oh, you're making fun of Jason," and then he goes, "Oh, what are you doing?" You see him walk by the medicine cabinet, and it's like, So doing that was cool, but again, this is
having one
cool
scene in a 90-minute film is terrible.
But it's a slasher.
Next one is Jason X, and we have this is the only one that we have opposite opinions on completely. I find it not horrible. I find it boring.
I think it's hilarious.
You find it good.
The fact that he's on a table and he turns into the damn Terminator. Like these...
I just don't like when it's like cyborg Jason. It's like half killer, half cyborg.
Trying to cryogenically freeze him to study him and study the mind of a serial killer.
Yeah.
And then it goes haywire, and then they end up shutting down the facility and like a lockdown, and then it's like years later, and then all of a sudden they bring him to life, and he's in somehow like a space station.
I like that he went to Manhattan because it was like a different setting, but I don't like that he went to space. Even though that was a different setting, it's like not the same thing to me because I don't like space settings and like
it's super
anything.
sci-fi. That Jason Goes to Manhattan
It was too extreme.
is not sci-fi.
No.
Even like Jason Goes to Hell is a little bit sci-fi. This is super sci-fi. They were
I mean,
just
he's
like,
in space.
Yeah. Also, it has like one of the funniest kills ever when he kills the people who are wearing the VR headsets. And they're like, oh, that's no fair. And then they're like, okay, end program, and they end the program, and Jason's standing there like, what the hell is this?
But wasn't this also in like 2001? And they had like almost a 10-year gap between Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X. They were like, okay, what do we do? Oh, like any franchise that's burning out, let's send him to space. Last two, Freddy vs. Jason.
Iconic.
I think it actually is iconic
Yeah.
because it is so 2000s.
Yeah.
It is so 2000s slasher, like just cheesy, but like so fun to watch. I watched this on cable. I watched it multiple times. I know it's inappropriate, some, moments, but like that one scene that's in it is one of my favorite scenes in the entire franchise. It's Jason in the cornfield at the party, and he kills the two guys.
Yeah.
And he bursts into flames, and he's walking like in the flames through the cornfield.
Fire.
And it's so cool. Like one of the coolest scenes I think in horror. It's so like menacing. And he's also huge in this one. Also the bed when the guy gets split in half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because he kills him first. He kills him like he stabs him multiple times, and then he folds the bed in half.
Definitely iconic.
Oh, then you also twist the guy's head in the cornfield too. Remember we have a dark sense of humor.
Yeah, so like this one to me is like one of the best kills because like it was very obviously like had a higher budget. Even like the lighting was kind of cool, the green lighting, the red lighting, because like the red, with Freddy in the boiler room, and the green with Jason like mimicking like water. And like obviously like a slasher battle is like just fun to watch, like Freddy versus Jason, like who's gonna win, and at the very end, spoilers, Jason wins, but he's carrying like Freddy's head and he winks. It's so cheesy. It's just like a good time. Jason killing Freddy with like his own claw.
Oh yeah, he puts it right through his stomach.
And that was so like, I got chills. I was like, this is so cool to watch and disturbing. And it's like, I'm gonna do this with your own weapon.
This is also the only film where you actually see Freddy Krueger scared. Because remember, he's in that cabin and everything's burning around him. And then he realizes that he's in like the actual world. And then you see him go.
Friday the 13th, 2009. I'm going to put this
your favorite one.
No.
No?
I'm going to put it at good because I really like it. It's the most recent one. It's like very modern. It was only like 15 years ago. And obviously it was like brought you back to Camp Crystal Lake and new group of teenagers being, young and dumb, but like kills were so brutal.
Yeah, they were.
He was the most aggressive in this one, and like the most like, I don't know, just like brutal and scary. And the scene when he kills the guy Chewy in the shed with the like screw in his like throat.
The screwdriver where he slowly puts it right here.
Yeah, and
the
then
main artery.
Also when his friend is running, and then he like throws
Chucks the fucking axe. Just.
And the friend's like, please help, and no one's out there because they want to stay in the house safe, but their friend's out there and they can see him out there suffering. But they're like, we don't want to die, And if we go out there, we're totally unsafe and vulnerable. And then also you see like Jason's like on the rooftop, and that's like so scary.
Oh, he jumps down.
They don't see him. They're like, where'd he go? He's on the roof of like the house. It's like, oh my god. Even the poster's kind of cool. It's like very like dark and brooding.
Yeah.
Where the others are more like fun and like colorful.
Well, he's also like looking like massive, like huge.
Even like the opening scene, the black and white, it was like one of the longest opening scenes of the franchise. But it was like such a build up to the rest of the movie.
I hope you enjoyed us ranking these Jason films. There might be more on the way. There might be, there's definitely a show on the way. So maybe we'll add on
Yeah,
to
the
this
Camp Crystal
eventually.
Lake show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's supposedly coming out next year. I know they're filming right now. Maybe there'll be another Jason film on the way. They could be hinting at it with the Jason universe.
Maybe. I also think like he's not my favorite slasher icon. Like obviously I love Michael Myers and Ghostface. Like this is my top two, but
Yeah.
I do appreciate Jason. I've never like watched all the movies all the way through. I've only seen like bits and pieces of them like on cable, but this is the first time I've sat down and watched all of them. So it was fun, exciting. I really appreciate watching and supporting and everything. So all right, we'll see you next week.
Bye.